Title: Y2K? More like Y2Kidding. Setting: February 2000, a small fictional town called Quirkville, USA. The townsfolk are quirky, the technology is glitchy because they're still recovering from the Y2K bug paranoia, and hilarity ensues as the town prepares for its annual leap year festival. Act 1. The Great Festival Setup. It's February 1st, 2000. Quirkville is buzzing with excitement. The mayor, Harold Fiddlesticks, announces that this year's leap year festival will be bigger and better because it's the first festival of the new millennium. Even though technically, the new millennium started in 2001. But who's counting? Enter Maggie Bloom, an amateur inventor, who has built a Y2K-proof weather predictor that looks suspiciously like a blender duct taped to an old TV. She's determined to prove it works after her automatic pancake launcher caused chaos last year. Meanwhile, Doug Waffleson, owner of the town's only diner, tries to secretly swap out frozen patties for his leap year special mystery meat burgers. The catch? They're made from leftover millennium meatloaf nobody touched on New Year's Eve. Act 2. The Leap Year Legend. The town historian Eleanor Tweak decides to spice up the leap year festival with a dramatic reading of an old Quirkville legend about the February Phantom, a mysterious prankster who only appears in leap years. The story sends the townsfolk into a frenzy, convinced the Phantom will return to cause havoc. As preparations heat up, Maggie tests her weather machine. It predicts a freak snowstorm in southern Quirkville, where it hasn't snowed since the Great Flurry of 1972. Skeptical but scared of missing any chance to be prepared, the townsfolk raid Quirk&Co hardware store for snow shovels, salt, and inflatable snowmen, much to the delight of the store owner, Greta Phelps, who marks up the prices by 300%. Doug's leap year specials are selling like hotcakes, even though they taste suspiciously like drywall. Meanwhile, strange events begin happening around town. The mayor's car is filled with popcorn. Eleanor's historical scrolls are swapped for pages from a 1997 Sears catalog, and someone puts googly eyes on all the town's statues. Act 3. Shh, the chaos unfolds. February 28th arrives, and the leap year festival is in full swing. A giant clock tower replica made of marshmallows, courtesy of the town's eccentric baker Fiona Sugartooth, takes center stage. Maggie's weather machine starts sputtering and spitting out sparks, predicting a 100% chance of marshmallow rain. Nobody believes her until the clock tower begins melting under the heat of the festival lights, showering sticky marshmallow goo everywhere. Amid the chaos, Doug's burgers are exposed as fraudulent when a leap year contest judge bites into one and finds part of an old calendar page inside. Doug tries to deny everything, but his greasy apron, which says Meatloaf Master, gives him away. Suddenly, a shadowy figure appears on the festival stage. It's the February Phantom, or so everyone thinks, until they realize it's just Maggie, covered in marshmallow goo, trying to shut down her malfunctioning weather machine. She accidentally turns it into a makeshift confetti cannon, sending glitter and tiny snowflakes all over town. Act 4. The Big Reveal. With the festival a sticky, sparkly disaster, Mayor Fiddlesticks takes the stage. But before he can calm everyone down, Eleanor shouts, "The February Phantom strikes again," pointing to the mystery figure sneaking out of the festival grounds. The townsfolk give chase, led by Doug, who slips on marshmallow goo and crashes into the Phantom. It's revealed to be Greta Phelps, the hardware store owner. She admits to orchestrating the pranks to drive up business, figuring that a little chaos would make leap year memorable and profitable. The mayor sentences her to community service, rebuilding the marshmallow clock tower and eating one of Doug's burgers. Act 5. Leap Year Laughs. By February 29th, the town has mostly recovered. Maggie's weather machine is repurposed into a popcorn maker. Doug promises to stick to real meat, and Greta has discovered a surprising love for marshmallow architecture. As the leap year festival closes, the townsfolk agree. February 2000 will go down in history as the most hilariously chaotic leap year festival ever. And just as everyone starts to relax, the weather machine spits out one last prediction. Warning, Y3K is coming. The screen fades to black with laughter as the townsfolk groan.